Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Lance. Melissa's already done a couple of videos, so I felt like it was my turn. And today I wanted to talk to you about my tractor. And going to do a separate video to talk about some of the implements for my tractor. And so we spend a lot of time looking at tractors and what we want to do. And so instead of just sitting here talking about it, I'm going to take you over to you and show you the tractor. So come along with me and we'll walk through the tractor that we got and why we got it. And thanks again for joining us. And so here we go. All right, here is our tractor. So this is a Kioti CK3510. It is the SE model. Didn't necessarily get the SE on purpose, but I'm glad I got it because of the added features it has on top of the standard model. For example, it has what they call the linked pedal, and so the throttle also works, the foot throttle works as to speed up the engine RPMs just like it does on your car. With the standard model, you have to throttle up and then you just use the pedal to make the tires go basically as fast as they will go in that particular gear. This is the Hydrostat transmission. I really like that. I grew up on other tractors. I know how to clutch a tractor, but got the Hydrostat for two reasons. One, that's all this dealer carries in this particular size tractor, and two, I wanted Melissa to be able to use it easily. She knows how to operate a clutch too, so I mean she could have drove a tractor with a clutch, but it's just really easy and it's nice, especially with loader work and working in tight spaces when you have to sit and back up and go forward all the time, not have to sit and switch between gears. You just move your foot from one pedal to the next. It does have the two pedals. It has a forward and reverse pedal right here. So here's our reverse, here's our forward, the handy little arrows, there's the brake, and again, no clutch. All right, why we went with this particular tractor, three main reasons. Number one reason, price. It was more affordable than a John Deere and a Kubota. I grew up on Kubotas. I have a sweet spot for Kubotas. Melissa grew up with John Deere. She has a sweet spot for John Deere. But when we were looking at tractors, the Kioti was more affordable than a John Deere and Kubota. Which leads into the second reason too, is for a similar sized tractor, this tractor has a greater loader lift capacity. This has an 1,800 pound loader lift capacity compared to the John Deere and Kubota, which was less. Now, Kioti does a little bit of kind of a sneaky advertisement. They tell you about the pin. What the pin is so they give you the loader lift capacity of the pin. The pin is this right there, and so where the bucket comes on. Whereas, I don't know about John Deere, but Kubota will tell you basically 50 centimeters in front of the pin what the lift capacity is, which that's essentially from the pin to the edge of the bucket. So that number will go down. So from the edge of the bucket, no, it cannot pick up 1,800 pounds. But what that weight is, I don't know. So, however, that being said, I have watched other people's YouTube videos that have this tractor and have seen them confidently pick up 1,500 pounds with this tractor. And 1,500 pounds is plenty for what I need to do. So, but that's the second reason is for the same size tractor, it has a greater lift capacity. And we're going to be getting cows, and I want to feed the cows those big square bells because it's easier to handle with the tractor. You just take the bell out there and you dump it in the feeder, and it will last for however long it lasts. That depends on how many cows you have. So one cow, depending on the size of the bell, will last it approximately a month, based off of my calculations of how much they need to be taking in per day. Now, granted, you're going to lose some hay and some stuff like that. They might eat more, I might eat less, and so that's going to vary. But approximately a big bell, so 8 foot wide, 8 foot long, 4x3 bells that you can find around farms here is going to last a cow approximately a month. Again, that's going to vary depending on how much is wasted, how much the cow eats, and the number of cows, obviously. But one bell per cow per month, essentially. And this will lift it up. And so, the Kubota and a John Deere, to get a tractor that had a lift capacity to where it could actually pick up a square bell, which their weight is going to vary from about 1,100 pounds to 1,400 pounds for the farms around here. Obviously, you can get big square bells up to 2,000 pounds. But the farms around here are advertising bells that range from about 1,100 pounds to 1,400 pounds. And so this will pick it up. Now, obviously, you have to do that safely, and to do that safely, you have to have enough weight on the back to keep the tractor from tipping forward when you pick up that bell, particularly when you're lifting it up high to stack it. And so I'm planning on getting spears for the 3-point hitch to attach to the tractor, so that way I'll have a bell on the back and a bell on the front, and I'll be perfectly counterweighted back and front. You know, there's gonna be little minor differences, but that way I can safely move bells around. Now, if I was a commercial cattle operator, this is not the tractor for a commercial cattle operator to be moving bells every day, all day long. I'm a small guy, we're gonna have a couple cows, and I got a small tractor. But I have seen videos, again, a guy picking up 1,500 pounds confidently with this tractor. And I've also seen other videos of this same tractor picking up round bells, 6x6 round bells, and doing it very confidently. Now, again, if you're moving hay all day long, this is not the tractor for you. If you're just going to be stacking hay with it a couple times a year like I'm going to be, and then running a bale of hay out to the cows, you know, a couple times a month, it'll do. You know, a bigger tractor would do it better and easier and more efficient, but obviously a bigger tractor is more expensive. And so, you know, that's another reason why I went with this tractor, is more affordable. Third reason why I went with this tractor, so price, loader lift capacity, and honestly one of the third reasons is orange. I like orange tractors. I grew up on a Kubota, and orange is really sentimental for a tractor for me. But I couldn't afford a Kubota, so this is, you know, it's orange, which, you know, it's kind of not really the third reason. But the third reason truly is because I actually did a lot of research on this manufacturer. When I was about 15, so 20 years ago, was the first time I ever saw a Kioti tractor in Salt Lake City. I'm from Utah originally, and we were driving down the interstate, and I saw a Kioti tractor dealer. It's the first time I ever saw Kioti, and then I'd see their advertisements in Western Horseman. So I know they've been in the country for well over 20 years. I don't know the exact number. Somebody's probably going to look it up and comment, but they've been here for a while anyways. And so the fact that they've been in the United States for a while, and they're still around, made me more comfortable to buy this tractor. Also, because I did a lot of research on this tractor and this brand, and I found a lot of people who really like the CK series and really like this brand of tractor. Now, any manufacturer is going to make a lemon, and every tractor is going to break down and need service eventually. That's just how tractors are. So it doesn't matter whether it's a John Deere, a Kubota, or a Kioti. They are all going to break down at one point or another and need to be fixed and serviced. It's just the fact of life with tractors. They break down eventually. Now, obviously, if you have one that's breaking down all the time, that's a bad tractor. But I've seen a lot of good information for this. So that's the third real reason, is because I found a lot of people who really liked this tractor and did a lot of research on this brand. And so I felt comfortable going with a brand that I've never experienced with, because all of my experience with tractors, again, I grew up on a Kubota, and then I have worked on farms with John Deere's and New Hollands. And so, and obviously some of the really old international tractors. And so my experience mainly has been with Kubota, and then experience with some John Deere's and some New Hollands. But those are the three reasons why I went with this tractor. Now I'm just going to do kind of a quick little walk around so you can kind of see it. Came with a sunshade, which here in Arizona, you need a sunshade. I've seen a lot of people don't have sunshades. If you're in sun country, you need a sunshade. Cab would have been cool for the AC, but again, that's a lot of expense for a cab. And this is a cool tractor without it anyways. And I've spent a lot of time on a tractor and never had a cab, so I was fine without getting a cab. Really nice tractor, really like this tractor. A couple cool features: the front loader, it's a skid steer quick attach. Bucket comes on, comes off very easy. You just come up here, grab the lever, yank it up on both sides, bucket comes off. Very nice. 4-wheel drive, has a locking rear differential, which I have actually already used when plowing. And then here's the backside, the 3-point hitch. The gas tank is on the back of the tractor. I like this. The tractors that I'm used to, the gas tank is on the hood, over the engine. You know, so a smaller tractor like this, not a deal breaker, but on some of them big John Deeres that I've operated, you have to climb up on the tire and climb up there and still almost tippy toe it to try and get gas in there. on this one particular farm that I worked on. Not a fun tractor to fuel up. So this tractor, I just come here in the back, take it off, stand here, fill it up, put it back on. So I like this position. Now, yeah, there could be maybe better position and stuff, you know, on some of the newer tractors, especially the bigger tractors, fuel tank's down here, which is obviously gonna be very nice. But this location, I like it. So overall, I like this tractor. I have, I think, around 11, 12 hours on it so far, and I've been very happy with this tractor. And we'll give you updates on it as it goes, and hopefully we'll get some videos showing you of the tractor in operation. But this is my CK3510 from Kioti. Again, I love this tractor so far, but I just love any tractor, so I'd be tickled pink with any tractor. But thanks for watching.